Hi guys, my name's Darryl Sheether and welcome to the channel. Today we're doing something a little bit different. We're going to change the clutch fluid on my Ducati 848. Now this is a 2008 model. I love it to bits. I don't ride it as much as what I should, but every time the thought enters into my head about selling it, I walk out the door, see it started, go for a ride, and the thoughts just leave my head completely. I love this thing to bits. It is a work of art and it's been reliable as. Now this isn't a hard job by any means of the imagination. Working on bikes isn't anything like working on cars. The only thing that I do get done on this by a specialist is to have the cam belts done, which I have had done over the last couple of years. But as I said, I don't clock up huge Ks on this and I really should do it more. To change the clutch fluid or the brake fluid, I've bought a pump off eBay for the grand sum of like $30. We're using a .4 Motul fluid. This is their racing line, which means it just takes higher temperatures, but to be honest, for road use we really don't need that. This probably won't last as long as their road version for daily use and just sitting around in my garage. Apart from that, we need an 8mm spanner, a towel to put around the fluid reservoir so if we drop anything it'll be soaked up without going on any paint work or the like, and some paper towel. Simplicity itself. So let's get into it. Now as you can see, this clutch fluid has turned from a nice clear colour to a honey brown, which really indicates that it needs to be changed, and probably long ago. So we'll take the cap off that. We'll put a towel around the area. And we're going to suck this fluid out into this jar. Next we're going to get some paper towel and we're just going to soak up the residue that's left in there and clean out this clutch reservoir. You can see the crud that comes out from the bottom. So with that done, we'll get brake fluid. As you can see, that's a nice clear colour compared to the honey that we had. So next up, we slip the tube over the nipple. Pump up the pump. And open up the nipple so we can suck through the old Now while we're doing this, we need to keep an eye on the level of our clutch reservoir, and we're going to suck this out till it gets down to the low mark. Back up, and you can see the colour of this that was in the line. So this fluid is old and manky. I'm just going to fill up the reservoir again. And we'll continue to evacuate the lines, and we'll take it back down to the minimum mark again. You can see this is starting to clear up in the lines now. start to see the colour of what's come out, and it's pretty manky. But what's starting to come through now is nice and clear. So we just need to get the rest of the bubbles out of the system and we're good to go. Now that's the right colour now that's coming out of that. Now last but not least, we have to bleed the master cylinder, which is taking the grommet off the bleed nipple on the hand grip. It's an 11mm spanner. So we'll make sure that we've got our reservoir pumped up to max. We'll pump up our suction pump and open this up. And we now have a good clutch bite. Put our nipple cover on and we're good to go. Now you can notice the colour of the clutch fluid. It's nice and clear. So we're at max level with this. We install our plastic plug on top. Do up the cover. Check our clutch, which is absolutely spot on, and the job's done. So as you can see, that wasn't a hard job. It's probably taken me 15-20 minutes including filming. Without filming, I'd say it's a 10-minute job. All it's cost me is a $30 eBay evacuation tool, which I now have and don't have to buy another one of those. It's cost $32.95 in Motel .4 racing brake fluid, and I've hardly used any, and that includes evacuating the pipes. It's not rocket science. So I hope you got something out of this. Like and subscribe to the channel if you would on the way out, because it really helps us, and I might ride this into work because it is a gorgeous day in Sydney. See you guys.